Mic check, yo, yo, yo. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. All right, Flyer fans, welcome to the extended Flyer family, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, weird neighbors. This is the Ames Flyers, not Pee Wee, Squirt Black, facing off against the Des Moines Bucks Red. Is that who we're playing? The Red team? Got it. And we're at the lovely Grover Ice Rink in Omaha. And your first line, Caden's got it. He's got some space, but gets pushed off the puck and taken away. So you got Caden, Keegan, and Wes out there as forwards, and you got Harley and Logan out there in defense. And we have Stella. What's Stella's last name? Van Meer in the net for our game today. So line changes. We got Xander, Tucker, and Richie out there for forward, and we got Kanan and Donovan out there in defense. Xander's tying up the snap. Back to Donovan. Donovan's going to fire it back in, but blocked by the Bucks wing, and they got a breakaway here. And Stella shuts it down. Donovan tried to fire it at the net and got knocked down by the Bucks player, and he took off with it. But Stella made a strong save there. So defensive zone face-off with same lines. Xander's taking the draw. Tied up in the center's fighting for it. Xander's going to come away with it. He's got a little bit of space. He's marching through the ice. He's trying to split the defense, but poke check gets it off his stick. He's still tracking it down, though, in the near corner. Puck battle. Bucks are going to come away with it. They're trying to get it out of the zone. They fire it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off, and we're going to switch up our lines here. We got Wes, Keegan, and Caden coming back out for our forwards, and we have Drew and Stella coming out for defense. Keegan's going to take the draw. Tied up at the center, puck's in the corner. We're giving pressure. They're trying to swing it out the other side. They make the outlet pass, but our defense is in good position. We keep it in the neutral zone. They chip it in, but they're going for a line change. So Drew's corralling it behind. He's going to send it up the boards. Caden is there, but he's getting pressured our way. He chips it forward, but this might be an icing. But they're on net, so puck battle behind. Wes is there. Coming out the far side, still providing pressure. They get an outlet pass, but our defense is there. Stella's going to chip it up to Caden. She's still fighting for it. Keegan's going to swoop back and pick it up. Outlet pass to Wes, who gets it out of the zone, but the Bucks are there to try to bring it back in. They dump it in deep. Drew's going to go fight for it there, but challenged by a Bucks player. Keegan sends it around up to Wes. Wes is going to turn with it. He's going to use the boards to get it out of the zone. We're still pushing it up the boards. Over to Keegan. Keegan's going to gain entry, but we must have been barely offsides. So we're going to have a line change. We got Xander, Richie, and Tucker, along with Harley and Logan. Puck one back. It's a foot race. Logan's going to cut it off, and he does. He's going to take it behind the net, bring it up this side, and he doesn't quite connect with the outlet pass, and Bucks are able to throw it back in deep. Harley's there to try to bring it out the other side. Bucks player ties it up there, and there's a puck battle going on. Harley's still fighting for it. She chips it up to Tucker. He's going to use the boards to get it through. But that's going to be an icing, though. He was not quite to the red line when he did that. But that was a good use of the boards, but just not quite to the red line. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off and line changes. So we got Keegan, Caden, and Wes out there, along with, I think it's Donovan and Kanan out there. Puck one back. Donovan's going to send it over, but, ooh, that was a little bit dangerous. We tried to get it across ice, but bounced around in front of the net and still covered it. Keegan's going to take the draw. Bucks win it back to their defender. They fired at the net, and it bounced over Stella. Stella stopped it. It bounced over her, and Donovan jumped behind her and swatted it out of there. Bucks keep it in, though. Kane is trying to force it up the boards, up to Keegan, but Bucks are there to keep it in. Still a puck battle along those boards. Bucks finally get it deep, still fighting for the puck in the corner there. Keegan's there. Keegan's there. Now Caden. Bucks are right in front, but
let's go. You got room, Wes.
Then so Bucks is thrown back around. Bucks keep it in. They center it, but don't control it. Then we fire it out of the zone, and Caden has some room. He's going to win the foot race. He's going to get it at the net, but save and then swat it away. But still in our zone. Keegan's there to keep it in deep. Caden's going to go get it now. He's looking for his options. He gets it around the Tucker, I believe, behind the net. Centering pass, but didn't connect. And that goes out of the zone. Stella's going to Go track it down. She's going to go cross ice to Drew. Drew's up to Tucker, but doesn't connect. But that was a good play getting it out of her zone. We're on the change. Puck comes back into our zone, but Drew's there to corral it. He flips the ice and sends it out. Doesn't connect, though. Bucks are going to bring it back in. Stella's there to corral it. Puck battle at the dot. Now bringing it up and dumping it deep. Xander's going to provide some pressure. Bucks are trying to chip it out. They do chip it around, but she's still pinching them off. Logan was there to get it out of the zone. Bucks are able to dump it in deep now. Logan's going to go corral it. He stops, changes direction. He's bringing it out near side. He has Richie, who tries to get up to Tucker, but Bucks intercept. They're bringing it back in. They dump it in deep. Logan's going to go corral it. Challenged by a Bucks player behind the net. They come away with it. They're going to try to center it. They're looking for their options. Centering pass goes right across to the other side where it's controlled by the Bucks player, but didn't get a shot off. Back to the point, and we're able to take it off their stick, but not clear the zone. Now we're clearing the zone. Now we got move. We got room, and Z's moving. He's going to fire it from long range, just wide. Comes around the boards. Richie's there to challenge. We're changing our defense, and we're in defensive positions as the Bucks charge ahead. They try to dangle, and good poke check to get it off of that person's stick, but then their follow player was there to put it into the net. So Bucks are up 1-0 with 8 minutes left in this first period. And we got Keegan, Caden, and Wes out there along with Stella and Drew. Puck battle in neutral ice. Bucks are skating with it. They dump it in. They still have control of the puck, but challenged by Drew, pushing them behind the net. They try to get it back out front, and their defender is able to at least keep it in the zone for now. Puck battle on that wall. They center it, but I'm losing track of names. Anyways, we got it out of the middle and back behind the net. They get another shot off, though, and Stella makes a good save and covers it. So a defensive line change. Harley and Logan coming out. Defensive zone face-off. Keegan taking the draw. He gets the puck to the boards, but then centered back by the Bucks. They try to cross. We're playing with the puck in the middle, but then finally clear it. It got tipped, though, so no icing. Wes is given pursuit. Bucks are bringing it out the other side, though, and they do get it out of the zone. Logan's there to break that up, but then offsides because we didn't get out of the zone. But that was a good play because if Logan wasn't there, the Bucks were going to be off to the races. So neutral zone face-off with Xander, Tucker, and Richie out there. Xander's going to come away with it. He's got a little bit of space. He flips it in deep. He's going to provide pressure. Bucks are trying to clear it. They get it. They chip it to their center, but Xander's able to break that up. They're still in the neutral ice. Harley's going to go challenge. Bucks get it in deep. Logan's going to go corral it. He's trying to get it up the boards, but it is intercepted by two Bucks players. Puck is still along the boards. It's kicked forward to, I believe that was Richie, and then up to Tucker. He fires it in the net and off the side of the net. Bucks are going to come away with it. They're skating up with the ice with speed. We're trying to pinch them off. They're trying to dangle it. Donovan gets the puck away from them and gets it to the corner. Bucks are still fighting for it, though. They're looking for a centering pass. He's skating behind the net. Good stick by Richie. Donovan tried to kick that and didn't quite get it, but went behind the net. They're trying to wrap around. Stella's in a full split, covering the entire net, and she freezes the puck. So we got Keegan, Kanan, and Wes out there for forwards, with Stella and Drew for defense. Puck's behind the net. Bucks have it. They're trying to find the option in front, being pressured by Keegan. Still behind the net. Still behind the net. Now in front of the net. Dangerous. Puck's bouncing around. Still in. There we go. We're getting it out. Caden up to West. Good outlet pass. West has got some space. He gets it into the offensive zone. He's still skating with it, looking for options. He's being pinched off by two Bucks, but still fighting for it. He's got it behind the net. He's looking for options. He centers it, but just couldn't quite connect. Out of the zone, but Logan's there to corral it. We're regrouping. He crosses ice to Harley, and we don't quite connect there, but we push it to the outside and behind the net. And she's going to come away with it. She's going to send it up the boards. But the Bucks are there to keep it in. West is providing pressure. Now back deep again. Harley's on the puck battle in the corner. Bucks are going to come away with it. They're trying to get it back to the point. They got a shot, but intercepted by Logan and back behind the net. Bucks are trying to get it back to that point again. Back D to D, but our forwards are providing great pressure. They're not able to get a shot off. Didn't quite clear the zone with that, though, so they fire it back in. Logan, or Harley now has it. She's trying to get out, and she does. And the puck is rolling. It's not going to make icing, so Caden's there to corral it. He's going to have options. He shoots. Glove save by the Bucks goalie. So we're 1-0. Bucks are winning or leading. And my cameraman's not updating the score. So offensive zone faceoff. Xander, Tucker, Richie out there along with Kanan and Donovan for defense. Bucks control it. They're going to skate it behind the net. They're coming out the other side. They're trying an outlet pass. They got their wing. Defense is in good position, trying to pinch them off. Good stick lift on that one. And Tucker's able to get it up but not out. Still fighting for the puck behind. Donovan's going to ring it around. It's going to be held in temporarily by the defense, but it squirts away. We get it into neutral zone. Tucker's on the move. No, I'm sorry, Xander. He's firing. Glove save. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off.
Hey, do it again.
With Keegan, Caden, and Wes out there with Stella and Drew on defense. Puck's controlled by the Bucks. They ring it around. They're going to get it out of the zone, but challenged there by Keegan. They cross it and chip it in, but we're there to clear it right away. Bucks are corralling it, going D to D. Caden's there to challenge. They chip it up, and now they do get it in, but Stella's there to corral it. She's challenged behind the net, but we're able to get it to the corner, and Wes is there. He's going to go long outlet pass. But he's got space still. Caden's on the move. He's got three defenders against him. Oh! And he made a great shot, and the goalie made a great save. Glove save by the Bucks goalie. But he was 1-on-3 and was able to get a good shot off. So we got Xander, Tucker, and Richie, along with Logan and Harley. Offensive zone face-off. Xander's taking the draw. He wins it over to Tucker, who tries to get something towards the net, but it deflected. Lots of sticks in the way. Bucks are coming away with it. Defense is retreating to be in good position. Harley pushes the outside. Great play by Harley. Still fighting for the puck. Richie comes in to help get the puck off that stick and then rings it around. Logan's providing some pressure, but then up to the defense, and they cross it, center it. They're stick handling with it in the middle. Try to pass it back. We get it out of the zone. Richie's providing pressure. They dump it in, but they're offsides. So it's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. And we got Keegan, Caden, and Wes, along with Kanan and Donovan. Puck one back to the Bucks. They're going to go D to D. We're providing pressure, and Wes is able to get a stick on it, but Bucks are still able to dump it in deep. Donovan's there to corral it. He's going to send it back around. Kanan's there to take it and get it up to Wes. West is going to turn and try to chip it up the boards, and he does. High chip up the boards. That's not even up the boards. High chip up. No. Caden's on the loose. He's got room, and he fires. Oh, good blocker save. West comes in to challenge and falls down. Bucks are able to clear the zone. Nice. That's an icing all the way down.
Nice, good shift, boys.
Another line change. So we got Xander, Richie, and Tucker coming out, along with Drew and Stella on defense. And we got an offensive zone face-off. Xander's taking the draw. Tied up by the centers, but ultimately one back to the Bucks player. They're going to ring it around. They're going to get out of the zone. Tucker's pressuring, centering, or outlet pass. We finally come away with it. Tucker's got some space to move. He's bringing it up. He's going to use the boards. He's pushing it in deep. He's coming around the back. He's still got the puck. Centering pass to Richie. Shot! Blocker save. Stella's going to keep it in. Keeps it deep. Xander's pressuring. He's fighting for the puck in the corner. Still fighting for the puck. Pinches him off. Tucker's going to get it. Still in the corner. Bucks are coming away with it. And they got a long outlet pass, but defense is in position. Drew's going to corral it. He's going to turn and keep it, bringing up that board. Xander's got some space. He's going to weave his way in and out, but poked off his stick, but he's still chasing it down in the corner. He drops it back to the D, who came in hot to try to get it, but it just missed it. Bucks are on the move. We're in position, though. We're pinching on the outside. Long shot. Blocker save. And then sticked out of there. Outlet pass. Didn't quite connect. Bucks are going to bring it right back in, but we're not going to let them gain the blue line. Now they gain the blue line, but still challenging the whole way. We get it back out of the zone, and now it's out, and Xander's going to bring it in and shot from way out. Blocker save. The puck is right there. West is challenging. Logan's trying to keep it in, and he does. It's at his feet. He's fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Puck is still there. Bucks get it out. Long cross ice pass. And Harley's there to challenge it and get it behind the net. Logan's there to corral it. He's going to send it up the boards, but Bucks player gets a stick on it.
Go, baby.
Caden's able to chip it out. He's cross ice to West. West has got challenged and taken off of his stick. Wes and Caden and Keegan are now fighting for it. Bucks are able to chip it up the boards. And they dump it way deep. Donovan is there to corral it, and that's the end of the first period. So, first period, pretty even. 6 shots per the scoreboard for each team, and your Flyers are trailing 0-1 at the end of 1. All right, welcome back. Start of the second period. We got Xander, Richie, and Tucker out there, along with Donovan and Kanan for defense, and Stella in net. Right below us, we're doing the end of the ice orientation for you today because the Grover Ice Rink really doesn't have any space on these sides. Almost out of the zone. Donovan's stick lifted that one, fighting for the puck behind. Bucks player still a puck battle behind. In front, Kanan's able to get it out though, up to Tucker. And are they going to call Donovan for something? There was a puck battle going on, and they're going to call Donovan for a trip, I guess. I mean, I am the dad, and I am partial, but of all the penalties I've seen, that one will look pretty weak. So, power kill or penalty kill for the Flyers. Defense will face off in the slot, knocked down by Logan. Baby. Logan's going to skate with it. He got some space. Didn't quite get out of the zone, but Keegan's there. Harley's there now to challenge. Bucks still control it. Dancing with it in the corner. Dancing. They still got the puck behind the net. He's still just dancing with it. They're now a long pass to the point. Deflected by Keegan, one off his skate. Bucks still control it. Dancing more, right in the middle. Danger. Logan gets a stick on it. That was like floating right in front of the net. Logan got a stick on it to get it out of there. We still don't got it out of the zone though. Bucks are keeping it in. They're controlling the puck.
Get on him. There you go.
Harley's providing pressure. They get it behind the net. Centering pass. Keegan's there to get it out of the way. In the slot, floating in the middle. Fired from the point. Puck is still out and in.
Come on. Okay, good job.
All right, so Bucks go up 2-0. So we got Xander, Tucker, and Richie, along with Stella and Drew.
Yeah. You're not right there, so you don't see that.
Tucker's going to come away with it. He gains his own. He's going to center it. Xander's there, but that shot was deflected by defender. Drew keeps it in and dumps it deep. Xander's going to provide pressure. Now Richie's providing pressure. Bucks are able to get it out of the zone. They're skating with it. Stella breaks that up and keeps her to the outside. Bucks dump it deep. Drew's there to fight for it, along with Xander. Still with the puck behind, and the Bucks are dancing with it behind. They bring it to the slot. They go to the point, and they fire it back in, but intercepted. Richie's going to chip it up to Tucker. Tucker advances it, but Bucks are able to redirect it up the ice. Now we're on the move again. Goose is moving, but taken away, and Bucks are able to get back to neutral ice, and they're going to gain the zone. They're going to skate it in. They're going to toe drag and pass across, but Stella made a great save and cover.
Good cover.
Stella did a great job of reading that pass, coming all the way across the net, being there for the save, and then she covers the puck. So we got Kanan and Donovan out for defense, along with Keegan, Caden, and Wes on offense. Puck one over to Kanan. He tries to make the pass, but didn't quite get good stick on it. But puck comes around to Wes, trying to get out of the zone, but not there. Bucks keep it deep. Kanan's going to corral it. He's going to bring it back out the right side, and he's going to get it up ice, but a Bucks defender is there to keep the zone. They get it to the point, and that was deflected and not on net. Donovan tried to clear it, but didn't get good stick on it either. Now we're fighting for the puck up towards the blue line. That's Wes and Caden. Caden's tied up. Bucks are skating away with it. They're trying to center it. Donovan gets a stick on it and clears it, but the Bucks keep it in. Oh. Well, Donovan blocked that, kind of. It went off his thigh and then trickled into the net. So that was a shot from the point by the Bucks. Hit Donovan in the thigh and then just trickled right into the net. So your Flyers are trailing by 3 with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second period. We got Xander, Tucker, and Richie out there along with Harley and Logan. Bucks are bringing it in the zone. Logan's trying to pinch him off, and he does. They curl and try to get it back to their D. Shot from the point. So Shot from the defense was saved, but then the rebound was poked in by the Bucks. So 4-0. And we've called a timeout for some motivational speaking. All right, Keegan, Caden, and Wes are out there for forwards. Harley and Logan defense. Wes is going to get the zone, but being pinched off the pass, but he is able to get it deep, and Caden's there to corral it. He's fighting for it in the corner. Puck still along that right board. Caden's got it. He chips it up. Keegan's able to get it towards the net. Now Caden has it. Chips back to Keegan. He tries to center it. Puck's bouncing all over the place. Bucks are going to come away with it. They got some space. Defense is in good position. We're pushing to the outside. They're still skating with it. Centering pass and went all the way through the crease and tapped in by the Bucks. So Keegan, Caden, and Wes out there along with Drew and Stella. Bucks have the puck, and I'm not sure what that whistle was for. Well, we must have been just a bit offsides on that one. So we got Keegan, Xander, and Caden out there. Xander's going to get the puck and get in the zone. Deflected by Bucks in the corner. He passes it back to Caden. He tries to pass it back, but along the boards. Puck battle along the boards. Their Bucks are trying to get it out, but we're fighting for it. Caden has it. He fires at the net, but deflected. He fires again, and that goes wide. Drew's there to keep it in. Xander is now fighting for it. He's trying to center it to Keegan rather. So good pass from Xander behind the net to Keegan in the slot. And he got a good one-timer on it, but a good save by the Bucks goalie. So we got Keegan, Xander, and Caden along with Kanan and Donovan. Keegan's taking the draw. He wins it back to Kanan. He fires it towards the net, covered by the Bucks goalie. So we'll do it again. Keegan taking the face-off. One back to Kanan. He tries to get it to the net, but hit a bunch of skates. Bucks are trying to advance it, and they do gain the blue line. That player's trying to dance through traffic. Puck battle, chipped into the corner. Still a puck battle. Comes into the slot. Donovan gets a stick on it. Shot there was wide. They center it, but goes through the crease. Donovan's there to get a stick on it. But Bucks keep it in the zone, and they get it back deep. Kanan's there to track it down. Going to be challenged to run away, but he gets it to the outside where Caden's there to corral it. He does a cross-ice clear. Bucks defender's there to control it and try to get it back up the ice. Keegan's there to get the puck and challenge, but not able to push it into our zone. Donovan's going to corral it. He's looking for his option. He passes up to Caden. Caden's got some space. He's going to fight through. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to shoot. And it's out. Let's go. All right. right, the Flyers are on the board. That was a great cross-ice outlet pass, and Caden fighting through traffic to get the clear shot top right corner. So let's build some momentum here. So we got Richie taking the draw. Wes and Tucker are out there along with Harley and Logan. Puck won back by the Bucks. They get it up to their forwards. They're going to gain the zone. They're going to dump it deep. It's going to come all the way around. Harley's going to provide pressure. She gets it up to Tucker. Tucker gets it across, but doesn't quite connect with Wes, but he's going to track it down. He's going to push it up the boards, but the Bucks are able to take it off his stick and keep it in the neutral zone. Bucks are going to bring it in, and they gain the zone. Harley does a good job of pushing to the outside in the corner. Puck battle in the corner. They try to get it back up to the point and don't connect, so it's going to go all the way down to the Bucks zone. Wes is giving pursuit along with Tucker. They try to flip it out, but Logan's there to hold the line. Puck is still in our zone. Bucks are trying to get it out. Oh, went off of Logan's skate. But Harley's there to keep him from advancing, and we're able to dump it in deep and clean. Tucker's going to be there, and then comes around to Wes. Wes is going to keep it in the zone. Bucks are still controlling it, though. They get it cross ice, and they're able to advance it, and then another cross-ice pass, and they're going to enter the zone, and this guy's dancing, gets a shot off. Good save by Stella. Richie's there to clear it out, though. Puck battle behind. Richie's going to send it back the other way. Stella Pappas is there to challenge, and she gets it up to Wes, and Wes gets it out of the zone, and we're going to pursue. Wes and Tucker are both skating hard after the puck. Bucks defense is going to change direction, but Wes is there to take it away. Wes has it behind the net. But three defenders there to take it away from him. But still in our offensive zone. They're trying to clear it, but can't. Keegan's trying to keep it in and deep, but can't. Bucks are coming away. Keegan's still fighting for it. Bucks finally get it into neutral ice. They go cross ice. Stella's there to chip it up to Xander. Xander's able to clear the zone. Wes is able to fire it down the ice. That's going to be an icing, though. So we got Keegan, Kanan. So we got Keegan, Caden, and Xander out there along with Kanan and Donovan. Bucks come away with it back to their defense. They're going to try to center it, and they don't really get a shot off there. Donovan's going to take it behind and then ring it around. Xander's there to fight for it, still fighting for it, but the Bucks are going to keep it deep. Donovan's there again. He's going to try the same thing again. This time it does get out of the zone. Xander's there to skate away with it. Xander's got one-on-one drop pass, and they're going to call a penalty on the Bucks on that one, I believe. I think they're going to call a. I think they're calling a trip on Xander. He took the shot. I'm not sure how they're calling him for a penalty. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what they're calling. Yeah, it has to be on a Bucks player. So sorry, confusion here. Xander took the shot, and I think they called the trip because was it Tucker trailing the play? Because Xander made a beautiful drop pass, and Tucker was coming in to make the shot, and he got tripped. So we'll be on the power play for the next minute, 30 seconds. Puck went over to Xander, but couldn't quite get a shot off. And we did get it to the net, but it was covered by the Bucks goalie. So we got Keegan, Caden, and Xander out there along with Kanan and Donovan. Keegan's taking the draw. One to the corner. Xander's there to challenge. He's coming away with it. Centers. Puck battle in front. Bucks are going to come away with it. They got some space to skate. They're going to gain the zone, but being pinched off by Keegan. They're still dancing with it over there. Puck behind. Donovan's coming. He's going to send it around. Xander's going to try to chip it ahead, and he does. Caden's going to be there to pick it up. Caden's skating up the ice. He's being challenged right away by a Bucks player. Gets this puck taken off his stick. They're taking it all the way behind. Caden's still giving pursuit. They reverse direction, and they fire it out of the zone. This is going to be an icing. So we're going to have an offensive zone face-off. We got Richie, Wes, and Tucker coming out along with Harley and Logan. And we got 49 seconds left on this power play. Tied up. Centers are tying themselves up. Tucker gets a stick on it and gets a shot off. Glove saved by the goalie. I don't know if I have any dollars, buddy. Face off. Oop, I do have $1. It's all wrinkly, but it might not work. Back to Logan. Logan tries to get it towards the net. Blocked by a defender, but he gets the stick back on it, gets it in the corner, keeps it deep. Bucks are going to try to advance it. Bucks are getting out of the defensive zone, pinched off by Logan. Richie comes in to help as well. Puck is still in our zone, though. They throw it deep. Harley's going to corral it. Harley's coming up, and it's chipped, though, so she fires it up the ice. It was chipped, so no icing. Wes is providing pressure. Good pressure behind the net. He takes it away. He centers it. Oh, Tucker couldn't quite handle it, though. But we keep it in the zone. Back down to Wes. Wes is centering it. Tucker's there. Towards the net. Covered by the goalie. That was good pressure, keeping the puck in the zone. I think we're back to even strength, though. That the penalty has expired. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off with Keegan, Keegan, Caden, and Xander. We got Drew and Stella on defense. Bucks are able to get it out. Stella gets a stick on it, so no icing. Drew's going to be there first along with 2 Bucks. He gets it around. Still puck battle. Keegan's there to keep it to the outside. Puck squirts to the middle. Bucks player's there, but doesn't get a shot off. He's in the tough angle shot. Stella blocks it. Puck is still alive, but they blew it dead. So defensive zone face-off with Keegan, Caden, and Xander, Stella, and Drew. Puck won back by the Bucks to their defense. He's going to fire it and doesn't get through the defense. Stella tries to get up the boards, but the Bucks throw it back deep. They're coming around the back of the net. Pressure by Stella. Drop pass, centering pass. Broken up by Drew, who clears it up to Caden. Caden gets through. It's a foot race to the puck. Caden doesn't quite get his stick on it. Swatted away by the Bucks player. They ring it around. Drew's going to corral it. We're going to regroup. And he goes cross ice. Bucks come away with it. Centering pass and knocked down by Keegan. Xander's there to clear it. That's going to be an icing, though. Good job. So we'll have another defensive zone face-off. We got Richie, Wes, and Tucker, along with Donovan and Kanan. Center's tied up. Bucks slap it to the middle. We can't quite clear it. Yeah, it's cleared. But Bucks are controlling it in the neutral zone. They go cross ice, and they're going to gain the zone. They're bringing it in, and they're going to curl and look for a pass, but interrupted by Richie. But Bucks still have it. They're looking for a pass, and they're going to shoot it. Blocker save and cleared, but not out. Donovan knocks it down. Kanan's going to try to get it out, but he's taken down. Bucks are still controlling it. They're curling in the slot. Donovan gets his stick on it to get it out, and now we do get it out of the zone. Pressure by Tucker. Bucks player falls down. Tucker doesn't quite get doesn't come away with it clean, and the Bucks are bringing it back. And they're going to dump it in deep. Donovan's going to corral it. He's going to fire it around the boards, but doesn't get a good stick on it. Now he gets it to the side, but Bucks are still there to keep it behind the net. Kane's now going to go for it. He gets it up. Puck comes up to the point. Tucker's there to intercept it and get it out of the zone. And another penalty, and he's going to draw a penalty for a trip or whatever they're going to call that one. So we'll have another power play for the next minute, 30 seconds with 48 seconds left in the second period. Flyers are down 5-1. So we got Keegan, Caden, and Xander out there with Harley and Logan. Keegan wins it over to Xander. Xander flips it at the net, but wide. Rings around to Logan. Logan's going to keep it in. He's going to fire it at the net. Chipped, and that went wide. Caden's there to corral it. He's going to go back to the defense. Harley gets it back over, and then held in by Keegan. Xander's fighting for it over there. Puck battle in front, but Caden couldn't quite get a stick on it. Puck battle back out to Harley. Harley fires it back at the net. Chipped.
Greasy one. Let's go! Let's go!
Chipped initially, and then sat in front of the net, and I think Xander was able to finally get a stick on it and chip it into the net. So 2-0, or not 2-0, 2-5 is the current score with 13 seconds left in this second period. Keegan, Caden, and Xander out there. Bucks win the puck back to their defense. They try to advance it, but Logan's there to keep it in neutral zone. Caden's going to come away with it. He's going to fire from long range. Glove save. Glove save by the Bucks goalie. So 1.8 seconds left on the clock. Enough for one last quick shot. Keegan's going to take the draw. But one back to the Bucks defense. And they're just going to, I'm not sure why they blew their whistle. But that's going to be the end of the second period. Score is 2-5.
That's one answer.
All right, welcome back. This is the start of the third period. We got Richie, Tucker, and Wes out there along with Stella and Drew. One back to Drew. He's going to flip it up the boards. Bucks defense is going to control it and go cross ice, but not connect. Stella is there to intercept it. Drew's there to help. He chips it up to Tucker. Tucker flips it across, but doesn't connect, and the Bucks come away with it. They enter the zone. They make a good pass across, and their shot is wide. West is there to challenge and get it up the boards and blocks that puck, and it squirts to the middle. Bucks fire it back in off the boards, but they're offsides. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off with Donovan, Kanan, Keegan, Xander, and Caden out there. Xander's going to skate forward with it. He's fighting through traffic. He's going to get a shot towards the net. Blocker saying, oh! Caden about had the chip in, but good stick by the Bucks player to get it out of there. Xander's got it behind, fighting for it. He tries to get it back to the point, but intercepted by a Bucks player, and they're going to cross it and come out of the zone with some speed. Donovan's there to pinch him off. He loses an edge, but kept him to the outside. We're still fighting for the puck over there. He gets the puck up.
Good
now
play.
Caden's going to skate away with it. He's got some space. He crosses it over to Xander, but doesn't quite connect. Bucks are going to come back with it. They're skating with some speed. Donovan is there. And they get a shot off, and they got a shot off, and it looked like it went just under Stella's pad. So 6-2. we got Richie, Tucker, and Wes out there along with Harley and Logan. Bucks win the puck back, but Wes is going to provide pressure. Bucks get it up. Tucker intercepts it. We don't keep it in, though. Logan's going to corral it and get it back up to Richie. Now we gain the zone, but intercepted by a Bucks player. They're going to skate out with it, and they're going to chip it into our defensive zone and get it deep. But Harley's there to corral it and send it around. Bucks player intercepts it, though. And we're fighting for the puck in this along the boards there. Still fighting for the puck along the boards there. Puck squirts behind. Puck still bouncing around. Back to that side of the board. It's now out to Tucker. He's got a little bit of space. He cross ice pass to West. Oh, but good stick by the Bucks to take it off of West's stick. They gained the zone again, but we're able to fire it right back out. We get it in our zone, and we're skating hard after it, both Tucker and West. Bucks are able to get there first and ring it around. They try to pass it, intercepted by Richie, but then still gained the zone. Puck battle in that corner. They're calling a penalty on somebody. Looks like it's going to be us. Bucks still have the puck. Looks like they called the penalty on, well, maybe they're sending both players to the box. I think they're calling a penalty on both of us, so it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey. We're just going to call that the old pushing and shoving penalty. So we got Keegan, Caden, and Xander out there along with Stella. No, Harley and Drew. Or not Drew. No, Kanan and Donovan. Sorry. I have old man eyes these days. I can't see that far to tell you who's out there. Donovan's fighting for the puck. Keegan's coming in to help. Bucks don't really come away. Bucks control it. Still in the behind the net and in the corner. Puck's still behind. And I'm not sure what that whistle's on. Are they going to call Donovan for a penalty on that one? They're going to call Donovan for, and all that pushing and shoving going on, they're calling Donovan for a hooking penalty. So we're going to be on the penalty kill for the next minute and a half. And they're blowing the whistle because they don't have the penalty set on the clock yet. There we go. Keegan's taking the draw. One back to Cannon. He tries to get it up the ice. He hits the ref in the head. Not directly, but it was deflected off of somebody's stick. And so, but Bucks keep the zone. They're going to keep it deep. Bucks are coming away with it, looking for a centering pass. They get a centering pass, but comes all the way across ice. They keep it deep, though. Puck battle in the behind the net. They're still looking for that centering pass. They get the centering pass, but cleared by Harley. It's not going to have enough for icing. They're waving it off. Bucks are going to bring it back out, though. We're there to provide pressure. Keegan keeps it in. Caden's there. Bucks are there to challenge. Logan's going to step up and try to keep it in. He does. Keegan chips it to Caden. Caden's dancing with it. He gets a shot off just wide. Bucks are going to come away with it. We're going for a line change. Defense in position. They're going to get a shot off. Good save by Stella. In the slot. Another shot attempt, but deflected. We're going to get it out of the zone. Up to Tucker. Tucker's got some room. He's going to try to get it towards the net, but deflected. He's still fighting for it behind. He's still staying after it. He gets up to West. West keeps it deep. They're going to go cross ice pass and connect enough to get it out of the zone. We're back to full strength. Bucks get a shot off, but it's wide. They got it around though. They're curling. They're trying to kind of do a wrap around, and they get it in the net.
Go, keep battling, Flyers.
So, face off with Keegan, Caden, and Xander, along with Stella and Drew. Bucks are controlling it, but pressure by us. We bouncing around the neutral zone, and that's an offsides because we didn't quite get it back. So we'll have another neutral zone face off. So we got same lines. Keegan taking the draw. Puck is in our offensive zone. Caden gets there first and fires it towards the net, off the side of the net. Puck is behind. Bucks are going to, well, no, it's puck battle. Caden's there to provide pressure. So is Keegan. It comes back in the neutral zone. Bucks are able to clear it and get it into our defensive zone. We're able to chip it back towards the blue line and out. Xander's got some space. He's skating with it. He's going to try to split the defense, and he does. Still got it. Fires it. Blocker save. Bucks are there to corral it. They're bringing it out the left side. Keegan's there to keep it in. Deflecting. Bucks are able to get a stick on it and get out of the zone. And we fire it back in, but didn't quite get out of the zone. So offsides. So Richie, Tucker, and Wes, along with Kanan and Donovan. We get the puck in the zone, but intercepted by Wes. He's going to get a shot deflected, though, by the defender. Pucker's providing pressure. He falls down, though. Richie's there to provide pressure. He gets it to the middle. Wes has it. Another shot just above the bar. Wes is there to go after it, though. He centers it. Bucks are able to deflect it, though, and they're coming to get it out of their zone.
Fighting, kids. I love it.
All right, they tried to game the zone, but Wes is there to intercept it and try to clear it, but not quite. Now we clear it. But the Bucks are going to regroup and go D to D. They're going to try to bring it up the other side. They try to stick around Donovan. He tries to regroup. He's still providing defense. Puck is bouncing around in front. And we're going to come away with it. Richie skating with it. Cross ice pass to Tucker. He's got one man in front of him. Can't quite get around him. And the Bucks are going to come away with it. They're skating up the ice. Defense is in good position. They can do a cross ice pass. Harley's there to challenge. Long shot. Deflected by Harley and caught by Stella. So we got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and it looks like we're on a running clock for some reason.
Yes. 5 goals.
I guess that's what it is. Bucks defensive player keeps it in. Puck battle along those boards, trying to chip it up the boards, and not quite out. Still a puck battle right at the blue line. Bucks are able to keep it deep. They center. Good stick by Xander to get it out of there. Caden's able to chip it up the boards, but Bucks are there to go D to D. But Keegan gets a good stick on it, keeps it in the zone, fighting for it. Xander comes in as support, but the Bucks are able to clear the zone. We're trying to regroup, but the Bucks are pushing it forward. They're bringing it into their offensive zone. They're going to get a shot on net, and Stella's able to cover it. So defensive zone face-off.
Sometimes that goal we have the first 2 periods, there's no clock, third period is just running clock.
Could be that, yeah.
So Bucks are keeping it in the zone. They're dropping it in deep. Stella's providing pressure, but centering pass, intercepted, deflected, but Bucks defender fires it back in. Pad save, puck's in the corner. Stella's providing pressure, centered by the Bucks, but intercepted by Z, and he's going to get there first. He's going to chip it. Good backhand. Saved by the goalie. The Louis there to fight for it. Bucks are going to get it up the boards. They're going to do an outlet pass, long outlet pass. Doesn't connect though. That's going to be icing. So Richie, Tucker, and Wes, along with Kanan and Donovan. Puck one back. Donovan's got it. He's going to chip it forward, but not quite. Bucks player is able to keep it there. We're still fighting for it right at the blue line. We keep it in. Bucks are going to corral it, though. They're going to try coming up the boards again, and they're going to call us for offsides there. They got it out of the zone, and Donovan chipped it back in. So neutrals on face-off, same lines. Richie wins it back over to Tucker. We're going to gain the zone up to Tucker. Tucker's got it in traffic. Richie's going to get a shot wide. Wes is going to provide pressure. Good stick lift. He's fighting for the puck behind. Comes around the right side here. Bucks defenders corralling it. He's going to reverse direction and come back to left side. Outlet pass to their forward. Challenge. Chips it to his center, and they're going to get out of the zone. And they're going to skate it all the way in. They're going to take a centering pass doesn't connect. Outlet pass, and it doesn't connect for us, and the Bucks control it, and they're going to regroup, go D to D. They're going to try that same move, but don't connect and try to just go up the boards. Tucker's there to try to get in, and we do, but Bucks control it again. And they go out the other side. And they get our zone, but don't quite get I'm not even sure that shot got to the net. It looked like it got deflected in front. And we get it out of the zone, but Bucks player is there to hold it and wait for his players to get out before going back in, and we're able to push it into our offense zone. We're fighting for it here on the boards. Richie and Wes. Puck is bouncing around. Oh, that's going to be a penalty on Richie. Bucks still have it though, so whistle is not blown yet. They get the puck deep, and we're going to finally touch it, and I believe that was Richie that got called for the body check on that one. So defensive zone face-off with 1:18 seconds left. We've been on a running clock this third period. Keegan's going to take the draw. Bucks control it, try to center it, hit a stick and chipped up in the air. Logan's going to skate around with it. He's going to fire it up the ice. He gets a pass up to Caden, who gets it out of the zone. And the Bucks must have been offsides. So neutral zone face-off. Keegan taking the draw, wins it over, but controlled ultimately by the Bucks. They're going to skate it in. Harlow's providing pressure, pushing to the outside, gets it off of his stick. Bucks still fighting for it in the corner, though. They get it behind. They come out the other side, but don't control it cleanly. Logan's there to challenge and come away with it. Get it up to the blue line, but not out. But Keegan's able to get it out. Caden's got some space. He's got time, but fans on the shot. And they're gonna call a slash on the Bucks player.
I think it's going to matter with throw and clock.
So, but the running clock situation looks like the time will expire as we assess this penalty. So, final score, Flyers 2, Bucks 7. And our next game is 7 a.m. against one of the Omaha teams.
Yeah, and 6:15 against the other.
So we'll be back at 7 a.m. with a big cup of coffee. All right, goodbye.